What it do? What it do? What it do, YouTube? It's your boy KDU, KeepDrayUp, aka the Green Bean Machine. If y'all don't know where I get the nickname, go watch my other videos. And if you're right here, like, subscribe, and comment. You ain't gotta comment, just like, subscribe, bro. That's all I'm asking you. All you have to do is click, which takes you like what, 2 seconds? Do it. Do it. If you don't do it, you're gonna be cursed for your whole 2020. Yeah, you didn't like, and now look what you did. Look at 2020, you didn't like. Jesus Christ. Alright, but let's get into it. This is another story time with another face cam. I really enjoy doing those, and y'all, I got some good feedback from the other video, you know. I feel like I did. So today, we're gonna be talking about how I used to work out at night, but this is the reason why I don't. Everything changed after this one night. This one night, you see your boy KDU, he kind of buff. He got something right here. 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 Boop, boop. Alright. So basically, everybody knows Planet Fitness and how you can work out pretty much 24/7. So I have lived right next to one. I used to run to it all the time. It's like maybe like a mile from my house. And the funny thing is, it's right in between Garcia's, which is a Mexican restaurant, and a Pizza Hut. Ain't that ironic that a Pizza Hut is right next to a fucking workout place? That's just telling you to get your fat ass up. Stop eating that goddamn pizza and go get some weights. Go gain something. Gain something, my nigga. Gain something. But anyways, I'm not here to cut. I'm not here to roast. I'm not here to do any of that. I'm here to talk about my story time. So one night, like a normal night, it was, I think, 1 o'clock, and I started to run. You know, I started to run, and then I started to feel like, man, I want to go to the gym. I got my Planet K stuff with me right now. Let's go. So, you know, I'm running there. Nothing weird. Nothing out of the ordinary. I'm running my usual path. You know, nothing's wrong. And all of a sudden, a car, like, passed me, and, like, they honked their horn. What the hell you honking your horn at me? I'm not doing nothing to you. So I think that was just some kids playing some pranks on me. They had nothing to do with the story. I just saw them. So I get to Planet Fitness. The person's there. I check in. You know, I do what I do, and I'm starting to wave, like doing some weights. I'm like, while I'm doing these weights, there's nobody in the gym. It's completely empty. It's like 2 o'clock by now, 2:30 maybe, and it's completely empty. Not one person to see, except the person that checked me in. And so all of a sudden, that person, the check-in person, dips. I guess he went to go. I guess when he opened the door, he heard me, so everything worked out perfectly. So he left. I'm in there all by myself, clean ass gym, just me. Then all of a sudden, a person walks in, but I didn't notice them. But a person did walk in. Someone walks in, and they're like right next to me. Like, out of all the equipment, out of all the things you can be doing right now, you right next to me, my nigga. I'm just trying to lift. Go do something. Go run first, and then come lift, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing? So obviously my first instinct is it's 2 o'clock in the fucking morning, and the nigga just pulled out right next to me. So let me go do something else. Let me go run. I'll go run, because run is my favorite thing. Cardio. So, you know, your boy's like, I'm gonna go do a mile. So I go and I'm doing the mile. Like, I'm halfway into the mile, and then the nigga, it's a whole lot of treadmills, my nigga. 12 treadmills, my nigga, and you pick the one that's right next to me. Bitch, fuck you. So, you know, I'm listening to my music. I got my AirPods in. I'm not worried about him yet. It's not in my mind. All I thought was, let me move from him. That's all that was in my mind at that point. Then he's right next to me. Then I'm thinking, like, why the fuck are you next to me? Like, nigga, there's 12 other treadmills. So I get off. I do half a mile. I'm kind of mad at myself because I wanted to do that full mile. Like, I was determined to do that shit. So then I'm starting to do jumping jacks. I'm starting to, like, you know, stretch, because that's something you could do by yourself. You don't need no one around you. I needed to see what he was up to. Like, I really did. And guess what that motherfucker did? He grabbed a mat and started doing yoga right next to me. Yoga. And he go right next to me? Like, out of all places, are you fucking goofy? So I'm not worried. Well, at this point, yes, it's going through my mind, like, is this nigga a creep on the low? Like, I might have to go. Ooh, KDU, stop with the bars. Alright, so at this point, I'm thinking, like, maybe it's time to go. Maybe it's time to go, because this is kind of creeping me out, bro. This is kind of creeping me out. So while I'm walking out the door, I notice that my phone isn't in my pocket. And I'm like, but I'm still listening to my music. So obviously it's somewhere in this somewhere in here. So I'm checking every place. I'm checking every little place that I went to, every place that I like worked out at. And it's nowhere to be found. And you know who else is nowhere to be fucking found? The guy that was there. Yeah, that nigga took my fucking phone. Nigga, I was scared of my ass. I had no phone, no car. I ran. Remember, I ran here. So obviously I'm like, where's the guy? Like, where's the guy that checks people in? So, you know, I'm just like, ding, 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 like, I know there's no bell, but I'm like, ding, 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 like, nigga, where the fuck you at? Come help me, bro. Come help me. I need help. He comes in, because I'm screaming, and I need my shit. And I'm like, you run back the cameras. Like, there's only been 2 people. So let me see the cameras. So he takes me to the back. We look at the cameras, and the nigga did take my phone. While I was on the treadmill, when I went to go fill up my water bottle, I left my phone there, not realizing it. And he grabbed it, and he dipped. Right? But this is the fucked up part about this story. So the nigga, he walked in and never checked in. So we don't know what this nigga's name was. We don't know how we're gonna find him, but we were gonna find him. Like, we had to. So I look outside and the car light is on. Well, it's 2 o'clock. The food places are closed. So that ding, 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 that shit all popped in my head. So I'm sprinting like. So I ran, I get to the car, and I'm beating on that. Like, nigga, open the fuck up. He opens his door, and this nigga full on swings at me. My nigga, chill. And I start running backwards, cause like, I wasn't trying to fucking fight this nigga. He fucking shuts his door. I go in, I grab his handle on, not his door, but the passenger, or not passenger, but the one back seat. And I grab it, I'm fucking trying to open it. Well, I end up breaking the doorknob. The guy does not open his door still. He's starting to try to like turn his car on. He's about to turn his car on because he only had his lights on. So he's trying to turn his car on. And when he had to turn his car on, it fucking died on him. Oh, God, you are great, my nigga. God is great. Remember that always. God is great. God is great. God is great. So he opens the car wouldn't start. So obviously he's trying to lock the door and keep it locked. But by this time, the guy inside had already called the police. And, you know, I don't condone police officers. I don't usually like to call the police. Those are like the last people I call. I've never called a cop on anybody, and I never will probably. Don't trust them motherfuckers. I don't. Especially now. I never did before. Why would I trust them? So yeah, he called the cops. The cops come out. And I never got a good look at this nigga's face. It's been dark. Like, I've been trying to work out and move away from him, so I never got a good look of his face. So the cops get there, and I have the door handle in my fucking hand. And they're looking at me like, sir, we're gonna need that door handle back. I'm thinking like, yo, I kind of did just break that up. So I gave it to him, and they finally I'm like standing next to the cop car talking about like what had happened. I'm telling him everything. Basically what had happened. They found my phone. It was hidden inside with a bunch of drugs, apparently. I didn't get to see the drugs, because your boy kind of addicted to that weed, nigga. But, get the phone back, and then he's like, the fucking only time I get to look at this nigga, the only time, he gives me the nastiest fucking look I've ever seen. And you can tell that this nigga wasn't here to work out. This nigga was not here to work out. This ugly, I guess not even fat, this chunky bitch. This ugly motherfucking chunky bitch with patches of hair going everywhere. Crazy motherfucking eye. Like, his eyes were like this. Like, they were like fucking this. And he was trying to stare at me, and that would look creepy as fuck, because only one eye was staring at me. It was like that. Like that's how I'm looking at you, bro. That's how that motherfucker was looking at me. And he gave me the nastiest, disgusting look ever. And so I stuck my tongue out at him. I was like, hey, what you finna do? You handcuffed, motherfucker. You finna go to jail. So the cop wind up like a week later calling me, telling me about this person. Yo, this nigga was a predator. A predator. Yes. And I forgot to say this, but what they found in the car was disgusting. They found little girl panties, they found little boy boxers, and they found like a bunch of shoes, like a bunch of little kid shoes. So God, like I said, God is great. And I'm glad for what he did. He probably wanted this nigga to get caught, but didn't know how. But I came into the spotlight view Oh, and God said, he's not getting away this time. This child predator was not. It's disgusting to even think about. And to this day, I kind of think that the guy at the Planet Fitness saved my life. Because imagine if that nigga didn't come out and I didn't like say, hey, let me see the cameras, let me see this nigga's face, and he was still there, which was crazy. I don't know. I guess the whole time his car hadn't started. The whole time. Doesn't that just suck? If you hadn't stolen my phone, bro, you would have been safe. But thinking about it, like, what if he didn't steal my phone? I had to walk back home. What if he had tried to snatch me up? I mean, I'm a pretty big nigga. That nigga was kind of chunky. So I probably could have punched his gut and all his fucking food would have came out from yesterday. But who knows? Who knows? Who fucking knows? Who knows what happened to him now? That was over 2 years ago. I wish I could see him. See how that nigga's doing. Because that nigga's probably dead in prison. Or rotting. Because child molesters don't last in prison. I'm going to tell you that right now. But anyways, guys, this been your boy KDU. KeepDrayUp, aka the Green Bee Machine. If you don't know why I got that name, y'all should go check out my other videos, my 2K videos. If y'all fuck with 2K, go fuck with those. I have some more other story times too. If you fuck with the story times, go fuck with those. I have like 5. But my story times are now gonna be face to face. I'm not gonna be doing 2K videos. I feel like I attract more people like this. You know what I'm saying? And if you've gotten to this point of the video, like, subscribe, and comment. You don't even gotta comment. You can just like, subscribe, and only take like 2 seconds like I said in the beginning. But anyways, guys, I'll be catching you on the next video. Peace.